Here's a video I've always wanted to do. A video that addresses things that have happened in the Pokemon anime that either shouldn't have happened, or they did happen, and that thing was really, really stupid. Being someone who's watched the anime since episode 1, and has recently caught up to date with most of the Black and White and some of the X and Y saga, I've noticed quite a lot of silly moments.
Trico!
Trico! So, is it a water type?
No, Ash, it's a grass type, you
Idiot. So I've decided to share 10 things that have happened in the anime. Some of these things have happened on occasion, and some of these things are just one thing that have happened only once. But they were so bizarre, they're definitely worth talking about. So, let's get started. Number 1. Pokemon knowing moves that they shouldn't know.
Now finish it all! Tackle attack!
Tackle? Okay, firstly, Ash, why on earth does your Charizard know Tackle? It's a Charizard. Surely you should be saving its move slots for more important moves. Charizard can't even learn Tackle. In fact, none of the Charmander line can learn Tackle. The starting move they have is Scratch. In every generation. Come on, Ash, if you're gonna hack illegal moves onto your Pokemon, you could think of better moves other than...
Tackle attack!
Of course, Ash's Charizard isn't the only Pokemon to know a move that it shouldn't.
Oh, Munchlax, Giga Impact, go!
Holy crap, her Munchlax knows freaking Giga Impact. I didn't know Munchlax can learn Giga... Oh wait, it can't. The only Pokemon that can learn Giga Impact as well as Hyper Beam are fully evolved Pokemon, with the exceptions of some non-fully evolved Pokemon. One of these exceptions is not Munchlax. But hey, if you're gonna hack your Pokemon to know an illegal move, Giga Impact is a much cooler choice than...
Tackle attack!
Number 2. Calling Pokemon by the wrong name. This has ranged from simple characters in the anime...
Arcanine! 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 Flamethrower!
...to the actual Poké Rap. To the Pokemon itself. I mean, it's kind of understandable that someone would accidentally call their Pokemon by the wrong name. But for the most part, the only thing that Pokemon can say is their name. And it doesn't stop there. They made this mistake in the first Pokemon movie, not once.
Hurricane winds are a breeze for Pidgeotto here.
Not twice.
Alakazam!
But 3 times.
Sandshrew?
Does that look like a Sandshrew to you? No, it doesn't. Number 3. Getting Pokemon types wrong.
Venonat's radar eyes and Meryl's super sensitive hearing make them a really great team.
At least they're not bug types.
Really, Misty? Really? It's purple, so it's obviously not a bug.
For it, let's go!
I figured a ground Pokemon would be stronger against an electric type.
It's brown, so it's obviously ground type.
All my Pokemon are water type.
Oh, a trainer that has a team of just water type Pokemon? Alright, what's this team look like?
Those are my Pokemon.
The blue means water, Number 4. Getting Pokemon type effectiveness wrong. Now, as we all know, Brock, being a gym leader, is an expert when it comes to all things Pokemon. Also, fun fact, I don't know if this was the dub for the Japanese version, but the English version actually went like this.
So what's extreme speed, Brock?
It's an attack that increases a Pokemon's speed. And by using it during battle, it will almost guarantee you the first attack.
As I was saying, Brock has always been the go-to person for Ash or any of the gang, for wise words of advice when it comes to Pokemon battles.
Both of Ash's Pokemon are water types, and they're totally weak against fire type.
What?
Both of Ash's Pokemon are water types, and they're totally weak against fire type.
On second thought, maybe Brock's just retarded. Number 5. Getting Pokemon moves wrong. Okay, that comment about Brock was pretty mean. I'm sure that was only one minor mistake he made.
Quick, Metagross, use Hyper Beam! How about that? Guess the timing for that solar beam was just a little off.
Oh, maybe Brock just misheard Hyper Beam and thought the move looked like Solar Beam, even though Metagross can't learn Solar Beam. I mean, I think it'd be sillier for the actual Pokemon to be using the wrong move.
Flamethrower, go!
Maybe that's just what Flamethrower used to look like.
Use your flame wheel!
No, that's definitely Flame Wheel. Well, come on, that's just a little girl. And her Quilava. It's not like she's a Pokemon expert like an Elite Four member or something.
Ice beam attack!
Okay, is the anime just full of idiots? People calling out the wrong moves or moves that Pokemon don't even know? And people calling out moves that are obviously different to the move that was just used before it. Number 6. Pokemon getting hit by moves that should have no effect. I've already gone over Ash's Pikachu and Paul's Electabuzz fainting ground types with electric moves, and Brock's Croagunk fainting a steel type with a poison move. And would you believe there are even more instances of this happening? Like, a dark type being hit by a psychic move.
And now, confusion!
steel type being hit by a poison move, and a ghost type being hit by a normal move.
Rapid spin, go! Twitter!
Twice.
Tackle, go! Twitter!
I mean, come on. They've made sure that fighting moves don't affect ghost types.
Seismic toss! Now what?
A fighting type move like seismic toss has no effect on a ghost Pokemon.
Oh no! I forgot!
How could they mess up with the most basic normal move? Number 7. Stefan Striker. Now we're getting into the things in the anime that aren't really mistakes, but they're definitely stupid things that have happened. During one of Ash's matches against one of his Unova rivals, Stefan sends out his Striker. Ash sends out his Palpito to get the tab advantage. However, Stefan is of course prepared.
Stefan's made certain Substrika knows a variety of moves, so it's able to handle water and ground-type opponents too.
Obviously, a smart trainer is going to prepare their Pokemon to have a variety of moves to be able to take on multiple Pokemon types. So, what does Stefan Striker have in store to battle against this water-ground type?
Striker, use double edge! Stop, let's go! Facade, go! Go, Striker, Giga Impact!
What?
Stefan's made certain Substrika knows a variety of moves.
So, Stefan's strategy to take on a Pokemon that resists electric type attacks is to have a moveset of 4 normal moves. Well, if that is his strategy, then it's the worst strategy I've ever seen. You call 4 normal moves a large variety? It doesn't even know an electric move. This has to be the most redundant moveset I've ever seen. What the hell happens if his Striker has to battle a ghost type, or even a rock or steel type? He's f***ed. Maybe his Striker knows more than 4 moves. Number 8. Pokemon levels exist in the anime.
Page's attack is Gust at level 5, Sand attack at level 12.
Everybody knows that. Now, can you just tell me at which level Pidgey evolves?
This is all true, by the way. So yes, the anime pretty much confirms that levels work very similarly or even the same as they do in the games. This begs the question even more. How the f*** does Pikachu lose to a level 5 frickin' Snivy that's never battled before, after being able to take out multiple legendaries as well? Honestly, Ash's Pikachu at this point deserves its own video. A video on Ash's Pikachu. Number 9. Ash's strategy against Elisa. Now we all know how much of an idiot Ash can be at times, but there's no doubt at times he has been a smart trainer, like having Sleep Talk on his Heracross to prepare for Tobias Starcry.
Heracross, Sleep Talk!
For Ash, that's pretty impressive, so obviously we would assume that he'd be a much smarter trainer during the Unova region. Before his battle with the electric gym leader Lisa, Ash decides to sit down and come up with a strategy to win his 4th gym badge.
He's been like that for quite a while.
It's not Ash's normal pre-battle recipe, but still, a well-thought-out strategy can help.
So Ash, what is the strategy that you've been working all night on?
I wonder what kind of strategy Ash settled on.
Perfect! I'm all set! And my strategy is ready to roll! Palpitoad, I choose you!
Okay, Palpitoad's a good choice against an electric gym.
Palpitoad is unable to battle.
Oh dear. Well, don't worry, Ash still has 2 other Pokemon left.
You can't be serious! I was gonna win every battle with you!
Ash's strategy was just Palpitoad?
Well, if I had to guess, yes.
You're kidding me. No, Ash can't be this stupid.
You'll have to bring out your next Pokemon right now, or I'll have to disqualify you.
Huh? Give me a few minutes, Elisa!
Uh-huh.
Sorry I took so long!
If I may, you didn't by chance bring just Palpitoad, did you?
Never mind he didn't bring any other Pokemon to his gym battle. This is almost as stupid as Stefan's Striker strategy. Stefan at least brought more than 1 freaking Pokemon. I swear Ash was not this stupid during the Sinnoh Saga.
Attract didn't work!
You're right. By any chance, does your Snivy happen to be a female?
Of course! I totally forgot!
What an idiot. Well, at least Ash looks back to form during Kalos. And the 10th stupid thing that has happened in the anime is not only probably the stupidest thing that has happened in the anime so far, it's something that I've already brought up in the past, but it's so damn preposterous I couldn't leave it alone. I have to talk about it in detail. The gym battle between Ash versus Tate and Liza has to be the most over-the-top, absurd, nonsensical, ridiculous moment in the anime. There is so much going on in this battle that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to cover the whole battle, but here are the highlights.
So, for my second swallow, I choose you!
Ash for some reason thinks it's a good idea to use a flying Pokemon that only knows flying and normal moves against 2 rock types, when Ash could have used either a water or a grass type. Ash does say that Swallow is to fight Solrock and Lunatone since they float in the air, but Ash has used Grovyle against flying opponents in the past.
Lunatone, use Light Screen to protect Solrock!
Apparently Light Screen, a move that only halves the damage taken from special moves, now deflects them back at the opponents instead. Pikachu uses Thunder at the sky, even though Ash didn't tell Pikachu where to aim the attack. Now if I were a Pokemon, and my trainer told me to use a move in battle, I would probably aim it at, I don't know, maybe the opposing Pokemon. I mean, I know Thunder is only 70% accurate, but that's like 90 degrees off. Yes, Ash, this is a good strategy, using Thunder on yourself. You know, I don't think I'd ever come up with a better tactic than that. Okay, what the f*** is this? How did Ash know something like this would happen if he used Thunder on his own Pokemon? Apparently his plan was for Pikachu and Swallow to absorb the attack and use the electricity as some sort of armor or shield. Which to that, I say, bullshit.
Swallow, use Aerial Ace on Lunatone!
Solrock!
Lunatone!
Apparently the Thunder armor makes flying type moves electric type.
Great battle, Ash! Your Pokemon absorbed that thunder with no fear of damage to themselves!
Bullshit.
Well, do you have something for Ash Tate?
Yep.
It's the you badge, awarded to trainers that use bullshit strategies to win. Out of all the blunders that have happened in the anime so far, this, in my opinion, is hands down the biggest, stupidest, most unforgiving moment. Now, even though the anime is full of errors and silly moments, and there are of course many more that I didn't talk about, I'm still personally glad that they exist. For one, if they didn't exist, then, well, neither would this video. But they're also something fun to talk about and discuss with others, whether it be getting a Pokemon's name wrong, or a Pokemon being hit by a move that shouldn't be effective, or Ash owning the Pokemon version of Bird Jesus. As stupid as I think it is, it's still something fun to talk about, and there are bound to be more anime mistakes made in the future. And who knows, maybe I'll look over them and some other mistakes and weird things that have happened in the anime sometime in a future video. As always, I really hope you enjoyed watching this anime field episode.